Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to Sixx Daze. I am Bob Sixx, and today I'm doing a first. I am going to release 3 videos today. The first one, viewer suggestion, is my experience on AGT when I auditioned for AGT, America's Got Talent. I'm going to expose just how phony that show is. Number 2, Q&A. Oddly enough, people are curious about me. So I have a handful of questions that people have asked. Some of them are really good. They're all good, but some of them are really going to be interesting for me to answer. And then the third video today will be my new little peep reaction video, which is for Keep My Cool and the last thing I want to do. So, I appreciate y'all being here. Let's jump into this. November 16th of 2016, I auditioned for America's Got Talent in Austin, Texas. When I first got there, everything seemed legit up front. Line flowed smoothly, they get you all checked in, and you get into the holding area, which they like to show a lot of, and that's when it just takes a few seconds for you to realize just how phony this show is. While there are people walking around amazed and looking at all the talent, they don't pick them. They pick the people that they think will look good on camera. And they'll go up and go, "Hey, would you like to be on camera?" "Yeah?" "Great." They get mic'd up real quick, walk around and go, "Ooh, ah, look amazed. Oh, snap. Hey, the sound didn't come through real good. Let's check all the connections. Okay, could you do it again? Seem just as amazed. Ooh, ah." You know, there's already people walking around doing that. Why don't you just film them? They don't look good on camera, I guess. So, a lot of people getting warmed up. A guy came up to me, and, I mean, he was nervous, literally shaking, which I know people get stage fright. I don't. I never have. I've performed in front of crowds or audiences in one form or another since the 2nd grade. And in the 2nd grade, I didn't know that the people had to clap, but I knew after that play and they were clapping, I loved that feeling. So I don't get stage fright. I enjoy that. But this dude was super nervous and was not good. He told me his best joke. And when he realized that I wasn't scared, instead of staying with me to try to build up his confidence, he went over to another comedian that was just as scared. That didn't make any sense. All of a sudden, I hear with one of those bullhorns. We need everyone from 101 to 200 to come back outside with us. You know those lines you see waiting to get into audition at AGT? Yeah, that's fake. They get you all checked in, and then they take groups back outside and make them stand in line and do what they want them to do, and they run the camera down. They brought that group back in. 201 through 300. Come with us. And they took them out in the cold. Ran a line on them. Hey, you know, sometimes when you see groups of people walk around looking like they're lost, that's literally like a group of 10 people walking around the camera. Yeah, I saw that too. I don't know if they called groups 301 to 400 because I got called back for my audition. Now, they have like 16 or 17 auditions going on simultaneously. Each room has a camera person, a producer, and then everyone from that genre. So for me and my genre, there was 3 of us comics. I knew one of them. I'd worked with him before, and I did not know the other one. We were discussing how it kind of sucks that you have to wait 3 months before you get the answer. And this girl said, "No, you don't." She showed us her phone. She had auditioned the year before. She said, "I got my rejection notice before I made it to my car." So I'm like, I'm cool. I would rather be told right then and there on the spot, no. Now, I didn't get my rejection notice. I got it through email, and I got it right before the show began airing. What I understand, there's actually, aside after the audition I did, another one, and maybe even a third one before you actually go before the judges. So when you're watching TV and you think those people coming out to perform in front of the judges, that's their first time, it's not. It's kind of tough to do stand-up comedy when there's not a crowd, because you feed off the crowd. So for it to just be a camera person, producer, and the two comedians, that's not a crowd. And she threw in, because I'm really strict on time, she threw in, since there's only 3 of you, you get to do an extra joke. So instead of 3, because you only had time to tell 3, or I did, you get a 4th joke. All 4 of my jokes landed. The camera person doubled over on one. The producer laughed, a genuine laugh, not a courtesy. Hey, that's pretty funny. That's not my courtesy laugh. I do a courtesy laugh, but I never openly say it. I never say it on camera or on stage, because I have friends that will genuinely try to make me laugh, and they get my courtesy laugh, so I don't want them to know what I'm doing to them. I know it seems a little dishonest. If you ask me what I think about a joke, I'll tell you it sucks if it sucks. But if you're just genuinely trying to be funny and make me laugh, I owe you a courtesy laugh. Both the other comics laughed at all 4 of my jokes. As an entertainer, I always question my performance. This was one of the very rare times I did not. I could not have done any better. I felt great about my performance. So, why didn't I move on? Well, there's a section. They give you another application when you get there. That's it. You can see there. But it asks for your story. Well, I left my story blank. It's a talent-based competition. Sob stories should not be a part of it. And I'm really glad that I left it blank. I mean, I do have a sob story, and I don't mind sharing it, but I'm not trying to use it to get on the national television and then everybody knows, oh, you just had a good sob story. Because that's what I think about a lot of the people on America's Got Talent. Regardless of how talented they are, they got a sob story. That always goes with it. But when I saw all the sob stories for that season, I was really glad I did not get on the show. They invited me back to audition again for the next season. And I gave them a polite no. I will not be back. I deleted my performer's profile. I want nothing to do with it. I still watch the show because there are a lot of great talent out there that's unheard of. You know, as a comedian, some of the funniest comics I know, most people don't know who they are. Yet they work year round. They're hilarious. They just haven't caught that break. So I know that there is a lot of talent out there. I mean, Terry Fader, when he won America's Got Talent, everybody kept saying, oh, he's an overnight success. He had been doing it for 30 years. He also signed the largest deal in Las Vegas history when he won. He still has his show. Super talented guy. A lot of people think I'm joking when I say this, but I think America's Got Talent, since it's a talent-based competition, the judges should know nothing about you. You walk out on stage and do your act. They shouldn't have to ask you, what are you going to do for us? You're not smart enough to figure out they're singing or telling a joke or juggling or being an acrobat or whatever it is that they're doing. And then if you like them, then you can ask their name and tell them you want to see them again. I also think that instead of saying yay or nay, the judges should each have a high-powered paintball gun. A lot of people think this is a joke. I'm dead serious with this. So there's no speaking. You can't get a tie in with this person. You can't connect with them because you've spoken to them and asked them a few questions. They come out and they do their act. If they're great, they don't get shot, they move it to the next round. But if they suck, instead of telling them they suck or correcting them, the judges just shoot them. You get shot by 3 out of 4 judges with the paintball gun. You go home. Another thing this will do is it'll eliminate all the asshat acts that make it through. See, even though the producers will put asshat acts through, knowing that you're going to be shot by a high-powered paintball gun, that would kind of trim down some of that. I don't watch it for them. I watch for the talent. So just keep that in mind when you're watching America's Got Talent, or So You Think You Can Dance, or America's Next Dance Crew, because I know people that have auditioned for both of those, and they're just as phony. So it's a formula. So just know that you're not watching an actual talent competition. You're just watching to see the actual talent that's out there for that part. So there you have it. I'm not bitter about it. I'm totally fine with not being on the show. I know I did great in my audition. I feel really good about it. But that show is just as phony as a cartoon. So just keep that in mind when you're watching it. Especially when a dog act beats out some real talented person. They're just tugging at your heartstrings a little bit. I appreciate y'all wanting to know stuff about me. That's mind-boggling to me. And I truly, truly appreciate you hanging out with me, checking out my videos, and all of your support and kindness and positivity. Hope you have a great day. Make someone laugh if you get the chance. Don't forget to tell your friends and family each and every time you leave that you love them. Because you just never know, and that'll be the last time you get that chance. Till next time, I am Bob Sixx. Peace!